Welcome to part 2 of 6 Huon Valley towns in a day by bus. Last time, recapping in part 1, we left Hobart and then we headed down to the town of Cygnet. After the town of Cygnet, we went to the town of Huonville and had a look around there. After Huonville, we went to Ranelagh, and then after lunch we caught the bus to Dover. Crossing the Huon River, we could only speculate on what would happen down in Dover. So we caught the 12:56 service departing Huonville on route 718 to Dover. The journey took 46 minutes. This time, as we leave Huonville and approach Franklin, we are on the southern side of the Huon River, which is the opposite bank to the Cygnet side, or the northern side. Coming into Franklin, I was in for a surprise. The bus stopped to let off some passengers, and on the extreme right hand side you can see a ferry called the Cartilla just moored here at the Franklin. I wasn't expecting it. There's a close-up. This boat in Franklin used to go around Hobart as a ferry, and also for many years as an excursion ferry. So I was quite excited to see it, albeit from a distance. A lot of the land you can see has been reclaimed from the Huon River, and this allows the development of sporting amenities. After Franklin, we moved down to Port Huon. The next town is Geeveston. About a week earlier than this video, we took a shot of exactly the same bus going to Dover and arriving at the Geeveston bus station. The Dover service goes a hell of a long way. It takes normally nearly 95 minutes to go from Hobart to Dover, so quite a prodigious journey. We now head to Dover. Such a multitude of terrain, different purposes for the land. It's beautiful scenery. It's a bus route I really, really enjoy every time I go down to Dover. I hope you do too.
Finally made it, Dover, our fourth destination. Pulling into the Dover terminus.
route. I've walked about 200 metres down to look at this beautiful bay. Truly spectacular. And then you can see in the distance a little bit of wilderness, some high peaks, and not much settlement further down than that. So I really feel whenever I catch this bus route, I really have accomplished something absolutely sensational. Okay, so why am I standing here? This is the Dover RSL, and it's a marvellous place. Returned Servicemen's League club, it's got a bowls club, it's got a bar, but geez, it's got some nice lunches. But check this out, it's got the most amazing view, if I can get it here. Look at this. It's roughly the view from the dining room. Great luncheon. Look at that. It's beautiful. These World War I memorials are so evident and popular in the smaller regional towns for those who gave so much, gave their lives, so Australia could be free. Here's a lovely little memorial park here, which I can enjoy and have a nice lunch too. There's a nice little cafe beyond. Down there, further on, there's another cafe and another shopping centre. And yes, we've got our bus. We've got our bus waiting there as well. So the next service is the 2:20 service from Dover on Route 719 for Geeveston. Transit time 25 minutes. This is our fifth town. Very nice trip from Dover. The bus is just waiting here because I got here a bit early. Most of the buses today have been spot on time. So they've done wonderfully well today. Just 1 or 2 minutes. On its way back to Hobart. Now I'll catch the bus in 50 minutes. Leaving that one go. So there's 2 more buses here today. So yeah, this is cool. At this stage I headed down to the Comandy River, which runs through Geeveston, and here at this very spot I've seen platypuses before, but not today. Perhaps the river was a little bit swollen from recent heavy rainfall, so I couldn't see anything today, but it's certainly a spot where you can spot the little beasties. Here we go, Geeveston Main Street. There's a memorial to the pioneers of this forestry town, and they're made out of wood. They're fantastic, aren't they? Lovely figures. So here we go, another amazing Dr. Oswald Theodore Kyle, local medico, born 1911, died 1980. Another very interesting figure, just sitting outside the local library. There's quite a few. The local policeman, Jim Witherspoon, 1912 to 1992, with children guarding the community and still guarding. And I just concluded by looking at the local bank. Quite an impressive building here, and panning across to the visitor centre. Quite impressive brick. And this is my favourite eatery in Geeveston, near the Comandy River. One Stop Cafe, fantastic pizzas. So we were to catch the 3:40 service from Geeveston to Franklin on Route 716. Transit times just 14 minutes. Departing Geeveston. Comandy River.
it's a bit quiet here, but I have got one more bus to get.
Another World War I memorial. People remember these, showing the real heritage of this beautiful place, Franklin, the last of our 6 towns. And now I should be able to get a good view of the Palais. Yay, the Palais Theatre. It's awesome. It's shut up at the moment, so I can't go inside. But it's worth a visit. And we've got these great markets here once a month. And next to the Palais, yes, we've got the Lady Franklin Tavern. And I note it's got a very warm, friendly fire. It's still warm, but it's gonna get a lot colder here pretty soon. Okay, let's go. The Franklin lockup. There you go. So if you're some misdemeanors, you will be locked up, and it still exists. I think it's superb, just these little tiny things. Superb. Yeah, it's the last bus of the day, and I've got to put my hand out here, so it's a lot of excitement. If I don't get this right, I'm in trouble, but I'm sure you can see me here. The bus is just coming in. You can just see him now coming in, and I've got to indicate he's seen me, and here we go. Yes, the very last bus of the day. It's the 4:59 from Franklin to Hobart, route 716, and transit time 57 minutes. Huon River. So we retrace our steps, travelling by bus through Huonville for the very last time on the way back to Hobart. Grand Hotel. And Joe's. There's the Duke of Wellington pub. Now back in Hobart, our journey is nearly at an end. Back to Franklin Square. Well, this is the end of the line. We've got here to Franklin Square where we started from. If I'm going to stick to my parameter of finishing by 6 o'clock, I've got 6 minutes to... Okay, I'll take my mask off. I've reached my pickup spot with 3 minutes to spare, 5:57. Every bus worked perfectly, and I've completed the 6-town Huon Valley challenge, visiting each 6 towns by bus between the hours of 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Nothing went wrong. Hey, if you like this video, please do feel free to like and subscribe. I really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. By the way, the trip today would have cost you around about $40 Australian or $20 if you had a seniors discount.